Maa Skandamata Vrat Katha in English. Maa Skandamata is the fifth incarnation of Maa Durga and is worshipped on the fifth day of Navratri. Skand is another name for Lord Kartikeya, who is Maa Parvati's son and Lord Ganesha's brother. Skandamata is the mother of Skand or Kartikeya. Skandamata is a form of Maa Parvati. She is said to have 3 eyes and 4 hands. She holds Kartikeya, Skand in one hand, holds a lotus in the second and the third hand, and blesses her devotees with the fourth hand. She rides a lion and sits on a lotus, often called as Padmasana Devi. She is worshipped to achieve salvation, power, and prosperity. Kartikeya is also known as Lord Murugan in South India. He is the commander in chief of the army of gods. In Puranas, he is well known by the names of Kumar and Shaktidhar. He rides on a peacock, and that's why he is also called as Mayur Vahan. On the fifth day of Navratri, the thoughts of the sadhak enters Vishuddha Chakra. The birth of Kartikeya has an interesting story. After Sati immolated herself, Shiva became detached from the worldly affairs and started practicing austere penance as an ascetic. At the same time, the gods were under an attack from demons, who were being led by Surapadaman and Tarkasur. They had a boon that only Shiva or his offspring could kill them. Fearing that Shiva may never have an offspring, the gods rush to Lord Vishnu for help. But Vishnu tells that the gods themselves are responsible for the situation. Had they not attended Daksh Prajapati's yagna without Lord Shiva, Sati would have never immolated herself. He then tells them about Parvati, who is an incarnation of Adi Shakti and destined to be Shiva's consort. On behalf of gods, Rishi Narad approaches Parvati and tells her that if she observes extreme penance, she would get Lord Shiva as her consort, who was also her husband in the previous birth. After thousands of years of observing penance, Shiva relents and marries Parvati. Shiva and Parvati's energy combines and produces a fiery seed. Lord Agni is entrusted with carrying the seed safely to Saravan lake till the radiance from the seed becomes Shiva's offspring. The heat from the seed becomes unbearable even for Agni to hold, and he hands over the seed to Ganga, who safely carries it to the lake in forest Sarvan. Goddess Parvati then took the form of the water body as she alone was capable of carrying the seed of her consort Shiva. Later, six faced Kartikeya takes birth and is taken care of by six Kritikas or mothers. He thus gets the name Kartikeya. He grew up to be a handsome, intelligent, and powerful youth, and thus got his name Kumar. It's youth in Sanskrit. Kartikeya was to be taught by Brahma, but on the first day he asked Brahma the meaning of Om. Brahma explained him the meaning in 12,000 verses, but he was not satisfied. He asked the same question to Shiva, who explained him the meaning in 12 lakh verses. Still unsatisfied, he himself explained the meaning of Om in 12 crore verses. As the commander in chief of the army of gods, he is blessed by all the gods and given special weapons for the war against Tarkasur and Surapadaman. He later kills Tarkasur in a fiercely fought battle. Thus, Maa Skandamata is worshipped as the mother of a supremely gifted child. When a devotee worships Skandamata, Lord Skand or Kartikeya is automatically worshipped as he is sitting in her mother's lap. This is a specially unique feature of Maa Skandamata, and the devotee must give special attention to the worship of Skandamata. The deity appears highly benevolent and joyful in such appearance. The face of goddess Skandamata showers affection and love on her devotees, similar to the way she loves and protects her own son Kartikeya. Her worship leads to peace, prosperity, and salvation, and all wishes of a true devotee becomes fulfilled. In this world, the devotee gets immense peace and happiness. The door of salvation gets easy to reach for the devotee. Goddess Skandamata possesses the power to instill knowledge even in the devotees who are illiterate. Worshipping her with such a pure heart is stated to remove all the negative and ill consequences of the planet Mercury or Budh. Maa Skandamata Vrat Katha is completed. All those who are listening, please say with me, Jai Skandamata, Jai Skandamata, Jai Skandamata.